Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setups for today. So we're still waiting on the politicians. Politicians they've passed the House. The big wigs have made their little gamble and decisions, and now we need to go to the Senate, and obviously the Senate is going to upset the apple cart because they need to complete this vote before the end of the weekend. So bet your bottom dollar this will continue till Sunday. As far as I'm concerned, US indexes are not worth getting involved in just yet, specifically the Dow. So that's kind of my view at the moment. If you just have a look at what happened yesterday, lots of tails, sellers still coming in, but buyers are also coming in this area here. And this area is basically between 32,886 and 32,738. But now if you drop down to the hour, you're going to see what I'm talking about from yesterday. So big down, big up, big down, big up, confusion. And now we're just hovering around here. So I suspect we are going to either move sideways or drop down to come and test this area here. I'm not really keen on looking for anything at the moment. If you look at this on the 15-minute, there is the closest bit of structure. Let's just put a level in, just talk through this quickly. So that was the closest bit of structure. You can see we dropped below it, so that's what we're looking for, rejection. We had one attempt here, which failed, and that's just a good example of why you don't want to jump in early. If it doesn't hit the level, ignore it. Wait for the next one. Just want to get this exact and lock it in place. So you can see that one. Then we got this pin bar, so the entry would have been below that. That failed. Then we got a bit of a hanging man on top of it with an engulfing bar, and there was your opportunity. So we're just gonna fine tune this. You can see there's my fractal there. I've got one there, and I've got one there. You can see that's was the entry right there. Big move down, a bit of confusion on the way down, and then all the way back up again. So I pay attention to these levels anyway. You can see we do have two pin bars here, and then the move has been up after hours. Don't trust that at the moment, and I would be very, very skeptical of anything that you see here. So for me, if you just zoom out to the 3-hour again, we moved down last week, we bounced up, and now we're back at the lows of last week. So everything depends on politicians at the moment, and I suspect we're either going to form an inside bar for a break on Monday with good news, or we are going to start slipping below the lows of last week, and that is going to trigger a bigger move to the downside. And you just want to get to the 8-hour for this. And you can see up, down, so it's lower low, up into the Fibonacci more than likely, and now if we start breaking below the lows, you're looking at a measured move here, which, let's just take it on the weekly basis rather. That was the move down. That's what you're looking at. So you'd be looking at a move down into the space here, which is 32,309. And if you look to the left, you can see the structure that's formed here. So that's the one side of the coin. The other side of the coin is we've got an inside bar here. The tails to the upside are indicating that there are sellers here. So yeah, your guess is as good as mine at the moment. I think for me, just going to continue sitting on the side until the politicians are finished here. Not going to really be interested in what's going on, to be quite honest. Okay, anyway, that's kind of my view for the Dow Jones, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.